Welcome. My name is Chrissy, and I love teaching chair yoga. These are some of my students, and over the years, we have learned to breathe and stretch and grow strong together. I hope that you enjoy these videos. Please be sure to listen to your body. Only do what feels good. Never go to the point of pain. So I welcome you to this practice, and if you have any questions, please let me know. And I hope that you subscribe and you like this channel. Thanks so much. Namaste. Hi there. Thanks so much for joining me. So today we're just going to have a little short practice. And the focus is just going to be to move all of our little joints here. So a lot of times we might feel stiff in our bodies. And so this is just a way to wake everything up, move all of our joints, bring a little bit of lubrication to all these different places throughout the body. Also, it's a nice time to just take a few long breaths in and out. For a lot of us, this might be the first time that we've actually even thought about our breath. And so to begin, just find yourself seated. If we can, sit up a little taller. So we might have our ears over the shoulders, over the hips. And then the legs can be out from the hips, either right out from the hips, or for some of us it feels good to have them a little bit wider. But something to be mindful of is to have that ankle and knee in line, whether it's here or here. And the reason why is sometimes if we bring that foot behind, it's a little too much flexion in that knee joint. So just find an easy seat. All right, so the hands, one hand inside of another, palms down, palms up, what feels good? So take a breath, big breath in. And a nice long sigh out of the mouth. Softens that jaw. In through the nose, out of the mouth. And last one like that. Good. From here, as we start to bring some movement to the body, we might just take that breath in and out of the nose. But know at any time you can always breathe out of the mouth, because sometimes it just feels nice to release a lot of air really quick. So we'll start with just lifting the hands up. The elbows are kind of in by your sides. And again, we're trying to sit up a little taller. You might notice in time you start to kind of sink a little bit. And when you notice that, just kind of start again. So first, just start with wiggling your fingers. Notice if you're holding your breath. Take a breath in. And a breath out. And this doesn't have to be a big movement, it's just little wiggles. Maybe they get bigger as you go. And then from here, find some stillness. And we're going to inhale and open the fingers wide, so breathe in. And then exhale, make a little fist. Inhale, we open those hands wide. And then exhale, we get to make that little fist. And one more, breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. And then flick the hands. Just give them an easy little flick. And then we'll move the hand on the wrist joint. Circling around one direction. And then go in the opposite. And if you're like me, you'll have a little pops and creaks. And that's okay. Then we'll start to move that elbow joint. So reach your arms out, bend at the elbow, and just circle around. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yeah. And then this time we're going to have the arms out and then come inwards towards your head and then go around. So opposite direction. And you might notice that the arms might start to feel a little tired up there by the shoulder because we're having to use these shoulder muscles to keep the arms out. And then this time we're going to take the arms out. Let's have the palms to face up. We'll take the hands straight up. So breathe in. Exhale, sumoy. Good, and then bring these shoulders up, back and down. Yeah, so just kind of seeing how that's feeling. They can be big circles, they could be little circles. Just a nice up, back, down, and forward. One more of those. Up, back, down, and forward. Now we're going to the opposite direction. So back, up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, and down. Yeah. Just seeing how this is feeling across the top of the shoulder, maybe into the neck. And then we'll do one up, back, down. Up, back, and down. Yeah, just feeling that little bit of openness across your collarbones. Good. And then from here, we're going to bring the feet wider. A little wider. The hands are on the knees, and we're just going to wake up the spine. So we'll inhale and lift the chest up. It's like a little bitty arch. Maybe. And then as you exhale, just gently pull your belly button towards your spine as you make sort of a C shape. The back goes towards the back of that chair. You tuck your tail, you look down. Inhale, we slowly lift the chest up. So we call this cow pose. And then as you exhale, we pull the belly button inward and we tuck the tail, look down, making an arch like a little cat. So one more of those. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, a little pull back. And then we find that nice tall spine again. So we'll have these ears over the shoulders, over the hips, so we're having the spine be long. And then the feet can stay out by the sides and the arms are going to reach out. Good. Inhale, take the hands up as high as they want to go. Maybe they touch. Exhale, bring the hands right into your heart. And then take the hands forward and back. So open real wide. So we'll bring our scapula, our little wings together behind us. And then exhale, pull the hands together. We're going to do that 2 more times. So breathe in, open wide, take your time. Exhale, come on together. And one more, open, breathe. And close. Great, go straight up, breathe in. And swim away. Nice. And then they bring their shoulders again, up, back, and down. Nice. Good. And then bring the legs back on into center. Great. And we're just going to be moving these arms. So moving these shoulders, and we're going to give a little lateral movement in your spine. So you go as much or as little as your body wants to go. When we're doing yoga, we start to bring our awareness into our using our mind, going into our bodies, and seeing what feels okay. Never do we want pain. We're always looking for maybe a little challenge, maybe a little stretch, the beginning of sensation. So reaching the arms out and up. Breathe in. Come onto your heart. Exhale. Go straight back up. Breathe in. Now this time we're taking that right arm down. Exhale. Go slow. Use your muscles. That's it. Take a breath here, lengthen. Then we get a little lean. Yeah, so a little lateral movement with your spine. Maybe you look down onto that right side. So you get a little bit of stretch maybe in the neck. We're coming right back up. Breathe in. Come on up with that hand. Now the left arm's going to go down. Exhale, take your time. Good. Inhale, we lengthen. And then exhale, we get a little lean. Yeah. And then again, maybe we look down onto that left side. See how that feels. Take a breath in. A breath out. And then bring both hands back on up. Breathe in. And swim away. Yeah, good. And then shoulders again. So from here, we're going to start to move the lower part of our body. So bringing the hands underneath that right leg and then lifting up the leg and just circle your foot on the ankle. See if you get some pops and creaks there. And then go the opposite direction. Notice if you're holding your breath. And then take a nice breath. And then come to stillness, a little flex in the foot, take a breath. And as you exhale, we get to bend the elbows. So pull the thigh towards your belly. And then inhale, straightens the elbows. And exhale, we get a little pull in. So working the hip a little bit, get a little stretch there. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now we're going to pause here. So take a breath and then just push out that leg. Good. Breathe in, bend in the knee. Exhale, push it out. And one more in. And out. Good. And then come on back in. And then put that foot down. Yeah. And then just easy take the knee in and out. So moving this femur bone in your hip socket. Good. And then from here, maybe you just give a little rub on that leg. On the outside seam, maybe close to your tush on the side, and then down the outside seam, and then on top, and then on the inside. Good. And then we'll catch our second side. So grab on the other side, circling the foot on the ankle, take a breath in, and a breath out. Good. And then go the other direction. Great. And then from here, we're going to give a little flex of the foot, take a breath, and then as you exhale, pull your thigh to the belly. Inhale, we straighten the elbows. Exhale, a little pull in. And one more, down, and back up. So pause here, take a breath, and then that push out, push out. Breathing in, drawing in. Exhale, we push out. And the last one, big inhale. Exhale. Nice, and then come on back into center. Bring that foot down. And then again, knee goes in and out. Just nice and easy. And then give yourself a nice little rub on this side. One side might be happier than the other, and that's okay. We just go with where we are today. Great. And then from here, we're going to open the feet wide again, and the hands are on the knees. And we're going to inhale and lift the chest again, maybe a little look up. And then exhale, that little pull back. Good. And then come to a tall spine. And then we're just going to circle the body. So over to your right, coming forward, going left, maybe towards the back of that chair. So this could be a big circle or it could be a little circle. Just seeing how this is feeling in your back, in your hips, your belly. Taking those long breaths in. A nice long breath out. Good. And then we'll go the opposite direction once you get to the back of that chair. Then head the other way. See how this feels. Just notice. Good. And last swirl around. Great. And then come on back to center with those legs. Great. And with the hands on the knees, just easy to lift up. Look up. And then that little pull back. Good. And then just come to a tall spine. Let the elbows be soft. Palms down, palms up, one hand inside of another. Just find that nice tall posture. If you need to lean back in your chair, feel free. If you can't sit up a little taller, that's fine too. So we end our practice just with kind of bringing our awareness a little more inward. So sometimes in order to do that, we need to close these eyes. If you don't like to close your eyes, that's fine. Just bring the gaze downward. Keep the neck long, but just drop your eyelids. And we often talk about in yoga just softening the gaze. It's not like we're really focusing on anything. And just take a nice big breath in through the nose. And out of the mouth. Bringing that awareness right inside of your body. Noticing how the body just effortlessly breathes itself. We don't have to think about it, thankfully. It just happens. And hopefully, your breath's a little bit deeper. Maybe. And if not today, maybe another time today. And we just observe this body breathing. We might notice that little bit of air right there at the tip of the nose as it moves in and moves out. We might notice that expansion in the belly and the ribs and the chest as we inhale. And that feeling of release as you exhale. And just watch 2 more breaths, just being aware of that body breathing. Good. And then if the eyes are closed, just gently flicker them open. Great. And then we'll reach the arms out by our sides. And we'll inhale and take those hands high. Let the hands touch. And then bring them right to your heart. That place of kindness, joy, compassion, and love. Thanks so much for joining me today for this little practice. Hopefully your body feels a little bit better. Namaste.